I'm Gao.
Nice
to meet you. How was the drive?
Oh, it was a bit long.
Was
traffic.
it? Yes. How far are you coming from?
Bloomington?
Bloomington?
Yes.
That is
It's
far.
a little far. I think it's on the other side.
Okay.
Northern.
Great. Well, I just want to let you know before we begin anything, that everything you say in this room will be recorded
Okay.
by tape recorder,
Alright.
just for training purposes. And then everything you say in this room will be confidential unless, I feel like you're dangerous or you're in harm or anything to yourself or to others. Then I have to report that. But otherwise, everything will be confidential. And then I just want to have you sign that form
Okay.
saying that you know everything I'm talking about, which you probably do. What brings you here? What can I do for you today?
I guess right now, John and I, that's my current boyfriend.
Okay.
We're going through some problems, I guess. I just feel like we're at a point where we can either make it or break it. It's just been a little hard.
How long have you guys been together?
3 years.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
And how old are you, Helen, again?
I'm 22.
22. Okay, good. I just want to make sure. Well, tell me about John. How is he?
Oh, he's just changed so much. He's in the Army,
Okay.
and he was deployed.
Oh.
And he came back recently. Well, no, I guess not that recent, but 6 months ago. Our relationship's been fine since then because of that. That's how I met him, through a friend of mine.
Okay.
So he finished his deployment and he came back. So he's done with the Army now. He's 26. He's just been different. It's just.
How is he different? Is his behavior change?
Yes, he goes through these major mood swings. Like, one minute he'll be like really happy and everything's okay, and the next minute it's like, I don't understand, I don't see a trigger, but he'll just completely change. Like, he'll just yell at the dog or just, get mad for no reason, and I'm not entirely sure why he's being like that. And
Okay.
he's just so moody sometimes. He's just not the same.
Do you still want to work it out with him?
Yes, it just feels hard because I don't know how to handle it. I've never, because it's still him and I love him a lot. I just feel like he's like a different person. I mean, just little things too. Like, he'll be shifty and he'll look at windows and doors. Like, he'll be expecting somebody to come in even though nobody's coming. And I don't know if it's, maybe he saw something in his deployment or something, but even at night he'll get like nightmares, and I'll have to like help him through that because he'll just wake up in terror.
Talk to him about it?
He says he's fine. Like, that's the thing. I keep trying to talk to him about it, and he just shuts down on me. He just shuts down. He won't talk about it. He'll even deny it sometimes, and
Okay.
he gets a little angry with me if I try to push it. So it's one of those, I honestly don't know how to handle it.
I think we definitely need to get him some help.
Okay.
We can definitely refer him to like a hospital. I mean,
Oh.
do you don't
it's that
know?
bad?
I mean, who knows what might have happened during his deployment? Is he thinking about continuing in the Army?
Well, right now he's in between phases because after you finish, they give you like the GI Bill, so they're kind of still giving you financial support. He's not in school. I am in school, and I feel like that also makes it difficult because I'm not there with him all the time.
And how long before he finishes?
Oh, he's done. He's
He's
been done
done
for
already.
6 months.
Okay,
but
sorry.
He just hasn't been the same. Oh no, it's fine.
Okay.
I may have not been clear. It's just he's talking about maybe going back because he's not reintegrating himself very well. You know how sometimes they say when guys come back, they just don't know how to be a civilian anymore, and they don't know what to do with themselves. So he's toying with the idea of maybe doing a second term with the military. So I don't know what he's actually going to do.
And if he does go back to the military, are you gonna stick with him?
I don't know. I just don't know. I would like to say yes, but that was when he was John. Now he's John and something else.
And he's been like this since he came back, correct?
Yes. it's just gotten, I feel like it's getting worse and worse and worse. Like he'll get nightmares more often, he'll get more moody, and he even yelled at me the other day. That's never happened before.
How does that make you feel?
Well, at first it just made me feel butthurt. Like he just wouldn't talk to me. He just doesn't try to communicate, and you know, in our relationship we've always been able to say things to each other and talk about everything, and now he just won't trust me or rely on me, and it makes me hurt. And the other day when he yelled at me, I felt even a little scared because I feel like I'm losing him to something I don't understand.
Okay.
So,
well, I see there's definitely a loss of communication there. And also I think he's probably, you know, something from the military or from the army definitely affected him. And he could probably see a doctor or something for that. He probably needs to get diagnosed. I mean,
okay.
Who knows what he might have seen or encountered or experienced that might have traumatized him.
I don't think he's gonna agree to that.
You don't think he's gonna agree to that? Why do you think that?
I suggested something similar. He got a little snappy, and he said that he was fine because before they actually come back home, they go through this program where they get screened for any disorders or any problems that they might have had from their deployment. And he said they didn't find anything, that he's fine, and I don't know.
Okay, well, what I can do is I can try to find someone to come in your home. Do you think he'll be okay with that? Or do you think he'll reject to that idea?
I don't know. I don't want him to feel cornered or attacked, or that I'm going under, like, behind his back. Like, I just want him to feel like I'm trying to be there for him and help him, not trying to cage him in a corner.
Okay. Or what I can do is I can give you some referrals or some resources for, you know, they can help you out, how you can help him.
Okay.
So kind of like training for you to kind of help him cope with some of these issues that he might be having, which obviously it seems like he doesn't really understand, or he's in denial of these issues that he's having.
Yeah.
So what we can do is I can get you set up with the group.
Alright.
That's what I was talking about. And they can definitely help you out with that. And so what I can do, what I'm thinking right now is to have you go with that group. You can maybe wait for like a month and just you and him one-on-one and see if anything changes. See if there's any behavior changes, you know, see if there's any diet changes too. That could be a big factor too. And let me know within a month, see how it goes. And if nothing changes, we can continue with it. Or we can see what else we can do to help.
Do you think couples therapy might work too?
Yeah.
Okay.
But see, the thing is that he's rejecting.
Yes, that's
to
what
help.
I'm worried about.
I would definitely refer you to therapy assistants. The only thing that I'm scared of is that if he's rejecting assistance, I don't know if he'll be okay with that.
Okay.
Because I don't want to I don't want him to put you in a dangerous situation. You know, he might think that, why is my girlfriend thinking I'm crazy? But, you know, and I don't want him to feel like that, you know, obviously. And I know that, you know, you love him a lot and you just want to help him out and stuff. Well, what do you think you like to do? Do you want to go for the group, for the couple therapy? Do you want to try to have...
I feel like if we start off with couples therapy, it might be an easier way to get him through the door of accepting help. Because if I make him believe that we're trying to focus just on our relationship and not on his problems, and I feel he'll be more cooperative with me if I just say, hey, I know you know that we've been having problems, so let's try to do couples therapy. And then maybe once he gets more relaxed in the idea of getting help from outside, maybe he'll be more open to the idea of like seeing a professional about what's going on with him.
And I know Anna Thompson, she works a lot with couples and family therapies.
Okay.
She'll be happy to, you know, do like a home visit if he disagrees to come into her office.
Okay.
So let me know if, you know, after you talk to him, if he refuses, I can definitely ask her and she'd be happy to come in and stop by. And doesn't have to be anything intensive, you know, just a brief talk, just to get to know him.
Okay.
and see if he feels comfortable or not, and we can proceed with that.
Yeah, I think he'll be more open to couples therapy
Really?
versus the medical aspect of it.
Okay.
He's just really touchy about it.
Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so our plan is to have the couples therapy, and do you have anyone in mind that you know of?
I don't know anybody.
Okay. I'm just referring Anna because she's great. I worked with her for years.
Okay.
And so I will get her in touch with you. I'll give her,
She worked with a lot of men who've been going through this too. Okay.
that's why I'm referring her. She'll be great with that, and she'll know what she's doing. So I'll give you her number and the information, and she'll contact you
Okay.
within a day or so.
Alright.
To give her a day or two. Don't really know what her schedule is, but I'll let her know right after this, and she'll get in touch with you soon.
Alright.
How are you feeling? You feel better?
I feel better. Just a little nervous. I'm just hoping that he just gets better. I don't honestly, I feel like I'm out of my element here. I'm not a professional. I don't know how to do
Right.
this, so.
And it's great that you're not in denial, and it's great that you are willing to help him. It really is.
Okay.
Yeah. And you look great. You look like you're so capable of this.
Okay,
So,
thanks.
I think this would be great for your relationship, and who knows, you might learn something new too.
That's true.
Yeah. Do you have any other questions for me?
No, I'm just
No.
that concerned right now. I mean, because school for me is going on well, so
It's
I
going
haven't
great.
been affected yet, but I'm afraid it might get to the point where I might not be able to focus anymore. So.
And let me know again where you're at.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
Well, it was nice meeting you.
All right. I'll walk you out the door.
Okay.